On deck is Red Wortham, and Dirk, you have 3 minutes.
Thank you. Let's be clear. We are in a state of emergency. We don't have to talk about it anymore. It's here. What's happening to this town and our communities is far worse than anything we faced with COVID. In fact, there's no time in history that something like this ever happened except in the early 1940s when our Japanese families, the handful that we had, were ripped away from our Hillsboro community. And I can tell you, the leaders back then reacted in a much stronger way. And I know you guys are in a terrible position. So the time for action is now. No disrespect to Chad, but the time for litigation and laws and codes is still here, but the time for the people is also here. I'm going to read you a quote. I swore never to be silent whenever and wherever human beings endure suffering and humiliation. We must always take sides. Neutrality helps the oppressor, never the victim. Silence encourages the tormentor, never the tormented. Sometimes we must interfere. When human lives are endangered, when human dignity is in jeopardy, national borders and sensitivities become very irrelevant. Wherever men or women are persecuted because of their race, religion, or political views, that place must, at that moment, become the center of the universe. And so this matter in our town, for all of our people who are suffering, so many, is now here. Here we are at the center of the universe. On a technical matter, I wish Chief Coleman would have spoken. I appreciated the chamber being allowed to speak, but that was somewhat inappropriate to give them that much time when we need to hear from our police chief, who is capable of great things, as is HPD, as is all of you. I have a technical question on the flock camera system. 5,000 cities in this country have flock cameras that ICE has a back door to. Auburn, Washington shut off their cameras yesterday after they found out about this back door. A friend of mine called this morning and spoke with a staffer at HPD who said, yes, we have that, but I don't think we're using it. I cannot confirm that. I hope that's wrong, but I hope we run that to ground tonight. And Robbie and leaders, this is one of those things we have to do. Also, we know they have devices in their vans and their vehicles that create a cell network. You've seen this. They can then record our phones. They can then read our texts. This is happening. In closing, there's so much we can do. I'm not asking for HPD to jump ICE officers, but I am asking them to ask for warrants. I am asking them to do appropriate actions and draw the line at interference where they have to do that. Sometimes people are going to have to be put in a difficult position. As a journalist, I can tell you, I have no less than 10 death threats. I now have a gun by my bed, which I don't like doing. But I am here for everybody in the community, like all of you. And thank you, Beach.
Next person.